everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, it's time for another reaction style video. Let's watch more of the Watchers Academy.
The finest blood for the most untainted soul.
Alright, and up for this video is Beginner Bonuses Unveiled. To be honest, I didn't look at the description on what they mean exactly. I think they mean just the benefits of when you first start out your account, there's a lot of things that are temporary, like 2 times rates up on legendary crystals for summoning, only for the first 3 days of playing. I think they mean that sort of thing, like what in the first week of events that you get when you start on your server, what do you really want to take advantage of? So let's see if that's kind of what this is in line with. And we'll comment with the different sections along the way. But yeah, let's roll. Let's watch the thing.
Welcome back to another episode of the Watchers Academy. New commanders, what are some of the in-game perks you absolutely cannot miss? And what are some of the ways to quickly farm resources and progress through the game? Keep watching to find out more. We've sorted the video into 2 essential parts to make it easier for you to find the information you need. Without further ado, let's get started. Part 1. Beginner's Perks.
Yay,
7-day
free
search
stuff.
event. Log in to get epic Mary and Ain. By logging in for 7 days within a 10-day period, you'll unlock incredible rewards each day. On your 2nd day, you'll receive rare summoning crystals, followed by the arrival of the powerful epic mage Mary on the 3rd day. However, the true highlight comes on the 7th day, when the mighty epic watchguard Lord Ain joins your team. With Ain's assistant, conquering the early stage of the game will become a breeze.
So that's actually funny that they say that, because technically Mari's the better hero, you would say. Like, you can really use Mari as a mage, not for damage more so, but like the crowd control, her slow. She's really great to have in a team, and it's not about damage, so that's just a different tactic. It's cool because you could worry less about that for gear. Maybe you put her in some scary positions where she might get attacked a couple of times, but she's tanky and you're just using her for control. That's always possible too. But yeah, she can do a little bit of damage, but it's not going to be crazy. But that's not what she's there for. And then you have Ain, who's a fighter who should be great damage, but he's kind of meh at the end of the day. But what I do really like about Ain, besides the fact that he's a lord, is he is the only one I have right now as a fighter that I'm using, at least, that has 2 spaces in front of him for attacking, not just 1 like Dallin, or the defenders have just 1 on each side for the most part, at least. I don't know if there's exceptions to that probably, but I really like the fighters that have a bigger range, because then you can put them behind a defender and be able to back up that defender with extra damage to help kill any enemies as they come in, and help your defender to take less damage. And because they're behind the defender, they're like 100% protected unless there's too many enemies and they break through the defender. But Ain is definitely great for that. And the Lord aura is obviously very important unless you get the legendary version, so that's a plus as well. But I would definitely say, as of now, unless you get like no fighters and you're just really scraping, I can't see taking Ain past level 50. Like, I don't think he'd be someone you put at level 60 and max him out. But hey, maybe that'll change. Maybe we'll see some damage from him more than expected, or a little bit more usability. But I just don't think he's one of the top tier fighters, especially with some fun heroes like Demos that's so good for guild boss. There's just going to be other fighters you'd probably prioritize. Or like in my case, I really like to use Dallin because of her cost replenishment. So I don't know who I would actually level up first, but probably just keep both at level 50 for now and hope I get a better fighter to actually max out. But as of now, for me, when it comes to fighters, I would still say my Demos is making me happy. But hey, he's free and he's a lord, and I really like that.
The true highlight comes on the day when the Lord
Let's skip
Ain
back.
joins your team. Conquering the early game will become
Okay.
Beginner's Summoning Perks. Free daily summon an Invocation of Spirits.
Oh,
Divine summoning
yes.
with double drop rates for legendary heroes. The beginner-exclusive Divine Summoning event lasts for a total of 3 days, during which the drop rates for legendary heroes are doubled. It's the perfect opportunity to strengthen your forces from the very beginning. Additionally, during the initial 7 days of your journey, you can also enjoy a free summon every day at the Invocation of Spirits event. Beginner exclusive event.
So the daily summon that we get for free allows you to take advantage of getting the free, let me get rid of this. You could kind of see it down there. But yeah, at the bottom, 1 free summon. Oh no, it says it free. Bruh, it's waiting. Doesn't even show the picture. Come on. Show it when it says the word free there. In 4 hours, they'll get another free one. But you'll see that free for the first 7 days. But after that, you don't have any free summons. So keep in mind when it comes to doing your dailies, you don't need to do every single daily to get your top reward for the dailies, for your daily quests. So be sure to not waste summons just to get your daily done. Save your summons properly for like 2 times events.
Beginner's Training. Train heroes, get rich resources. During the Beginner's Training event, you can summon, upgrade, star up, and promote your heroes to earn corresponding points. The higher the hero level and
yes.
rarity, the more points
Definitely
you'll get.
max that out.
When you have accumulated enough points, you'll have rich resources in return, including but not limited to Hero EXP potions, epic skill crystals, psychic power, rare summoning crystals, legendary skill dust, and so much more. Make sure you take part in this event and gain an
Take
advantage ahead.
of it for sure.
Beginner's Oracle Trial Event. Hero
I maxed that out early, and I didn't do anything spending-wise that got me a ton of stamina or anything. It was just grinding and using what we got. There was so much free stamina in the beginning grind anyway, and free diamonds, which of course you can use your diamonds for stamina at the end of the day, but we've been suggesting to use them for summons.
Conquest. Great rewards for first clears in campaigns and raids. Participate in the Hero Conquest event to win trophies and reap resources. Each time you achieve a first clear, you'll be rewarded with trophies. Clearing stages in Gear Raid and Promotion Raid for the first time will earn you even more trophies. When you have enough trophies, you'll unlock rich milestone rewards. The Hero Conquest event spans over 3 days.
I like that it feels easy at the bottom.
At the end of the event, your ranking will be determined by the number of trophies you've earned. Aim high and secure a spot in the top 5 commanders to receive additional rewards. Conquer challenging states and collect those trophies. The coveted top 1 position is just 1 step away.
Oh my god,
Daily
2 whole
sign-in
summons.
event. Sign in daily for 14 days
Week
to get
reward.
a powerful Lord Hero. Once you've cleared stage N3-1, you can enjoy daily rewards simply
We're
by
almost
signing
there.
in. These rewards include valuable items such as rare summoning crystals, diamonds, and more. On the 14th day of signing in, you'll be rewarded with Wrath, the epic Nightmare Council Lord, a formidable melee DPS hero. And if you continue signing in for a full 30 days, you'll receive a legendary summoning crystal. Lucky Share Event. Share event to get diamonds. Visit the Lucky Share event page and tap Share to share the event on your social media platforms. By doing so, you'll receive 100 diamonds.
Yay, free stuff.
Part 2. Essential Game Modes for Beginners. The Oracle's Trial and Events. The Oracle's Trial and Events are vital game modes that will provide crucial support and rewards throughout your entire journey. It's important to seize the timing and actively participate in these recurring modes to maximize your progress. The Oracle's Trial presents different events on a regular basis. Engage in the current events to unlock milestone rewards and climb the ranks. As you unlock more game mechanics, you'll gain access to a variety of Oracle's Trial events, including Gear Raids 1-3, Artifact Material Raid, and more. Currently, there are 5 different events where you can accumulate points.
So regarding the Oracle, if you play Raid Shadow Legends, that's a tournament, same thing. So it's just a tournament where you're put into a grouping with other players, and it's going to be complete luck whether you're in a grouping with a Kraken or you could be the Kraken, who knows. But so far I've done pretty good, but personally, like right now, Gear Raid 1 is just getting me. I know it's a mage check and I know I have good mages, but I don't have my mages geared out enough. I just don't. And I'm not quite there yet for the sake of pushing that mythical gear from Gear Raid 1. So I'm not farming Gear Raid 1. Just because there's a tournament for it doesn't mean I have to do it. I did what I can. I'll get all the rewards at the bottom, but that's about it. That's my goal. Get the rewards at the bottom, and I'm not going to worry about placing. The rewards for placing in the tournaments are not crazy for the most part yet, at least. So hopefully they get better. But we know when it comes to the fusions, like Isolde coming up this weekend, it's going to be pretty easy to get all the fragments from the Oracle Trials at the bottom with just a normal, not stressed out grind. But there should be extra fragments to get from the actual tournament positions. So placing in the tournament as well should get some extra fragments for like the top few positions, similar to like what Raid does. But you don't have to worry about that at all if you're only going for 1 copy of the hero. If you're going for 2 copies of the hero, you're probably going to want to try to place in tournaments, or else you're not going to be able to get double the points for the 150 points. But I still like that the game seems pretty easy to complete tournaments overall so far, depending on placement, of course, but you don't have to worry about placing for the bonus rewards.
Brave Conquest, Corridor of Glory, Tales of the Smith, Spiritual Altar, and Duel of Champions. In these events, you can farm Gear Raid and Artifact Material Raid, strengthen heroes, enhance gear, summon heroes, and compete in the arena respectively. Understanding the rhythm of the Oracle's trial and events will be the key to success. By aligning your training plans with these recurring modes, you can make steady progress while reaping bonus rewards. Keep an eye out for overlapping events where the Oracle's trial and points events coincide.
Double dip.
By conquering stages in the corresponding raids, you can earn both points and trophies, effectively doubling your rewards and accelerating your advancement. Storyline. Complete.
Yeah, that's a big thing too. It's like in Raid Shadow Legends, there'd be a Dungeon Divers event and a Spider tournament. If the Dungeon Divers event started on Monday, but the Spider event didn't start till Tuesday, don't start grinding out dungeons until the Spider event starts so you can double dip for both. You guys know how it is if you're a Raid player. We're very much used to this format, so this game is going to be very similar for you Raid folks. I mean, this is going to be Raid Shadow Legends again. If you want to play that game to maximize your benefits, it's like, do not summon, except for the first one, I would say the first 1 week of gameplay, you just need to summon. Unless it's a couple days away from a 2x event, you need to summon. You have to get heroes to build in the first place, or else you're going to waste resources on heroes that suck. But overall, you really, really want to save for 2x events. It's double the chances to get legendaries from the crystals. And especially if you're not a whale, that's even more reason to save for the best moments to maximize your potential return on investment, right? And the same thing goes for farming and for doing the events. If you have an event to farm gear and then the next day is leveling up gear, try to have some patience to roll up that amazing mythic piece you just got till the next day, unless you have a shit ton of gold and it doesn't matter. That's another story. Thanks to the current beginner event that they have right now, it's actually quite easy to get a ton of gold, so that's helpful, but it's not going to be that way forever. So try to figure out the rhythm of double dipping in events like they said, especially if you're free to play. If you're a whale and you're buying stamina and doing things that result in a ton of gold runs, XP runs, whatever, that's another story. You don't have to worry. But if you're trying to be free to play and be resourceful, consider playing the wait game a little bit.
Hero's Path and get legendary Volca. When you find yourself with some free time, dive into the captivating storyline. Follow the hero's path to create strategic plans for further enhancing your heroes. Completing each stage of campaign will reward you with valuable resources essential for your early progression. And when you conquer the final stage of a chapter, you'll unlock exclusive chapter rewards, including rare and ancient summoning crystals, 5-star psychic power, and a mythic artifact. Remember, the deeper you venture into the chapters, the greater the rewards become. When you clear the last chapter, you'll get a legendary hero, Volca, the Blood Mother. Volca can increase enemies' damage taken and inflict debuffs. Her strong AoE attacks and durability make her an invaluable asset for resource farming in the Artifact Material Raid. Finally, as you progress through story.
And just a quick note on story, I gotta pull up our friend's website here. You know where we're going with this. My bucket. Storyline. So he has updated his storyline to be, I think, for, I don't know how far, I don't know if anyone's completed it completely. Maybe he hasn't, I didn't even notice. But yeah, this should be pretty updated. So if some of the later ones aren't, well, there's gonna be some Kraken that finishes it. at some point if no one has already, but I'm sure someone has by now. People are crazy with this stuff. I'm sure someone's completed this. Maybe this is 100% updated so far. But anyway, yeah, he has what's coming. So if you know you're on stage 12 and you're like, ugh, I don't want to farm for meteorites right now. What's coming next? Oh, okay, I have to upgrade another 5-star to a 6-star. Oh, I'm just about to do that now. Maybe I should try to push through these. This is where I'm at, actually. I'm at the put 1 artifact to level 10. And of course I don't have any really good legendary or mythic one to really invest in, and I can't grind the high levels of artifact raids, which you really shouldn't do until you're higher end and can get the good ones. But I am doing this now at the low stage I'm on, just 9, and I'm leveling up an epic artifact because it's cheaper, just to get this done so I can move on in my progression. Try to pay attention to what's coming in the storyline so you can prepare. Just like in Raid Shadow Legends, you have your progress missions, and same thing can happen. You could 5-star, 6-star a hero, and then do a couple progress missions, and then the next thing says 6-star a hero, and you're like, but I just did.
Storyline chapters, you'll also activate additional sub-story missions. Completing these missions will reward you with abundant resources. Participating in these events and engaging in the various modes mentioned earlier will equip you with crucial
Lots of free
resources,
stuff.
facilitating a
do good.
smoother journey through the beginner's stage. That being said, if you're eager to accelerate your progress,
Buy
don't
this.
forget to visit the shop. We've prepared some great deals for you. To wrap up, here is a recap of what we've explored in today's video. That's it for today's Watchers Academy. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We look forward to seeing you in
I
our
forgot to
next
put the
video.
closed captioning back on. Sorry, guys. Alright, well that's all for that video. I thought it was pretty good. It points out some of the bonuses to try to take advantage of, and hopefully I could help along the way pointing out some other tips for the beginner progression. But there's a whole nother beginner progression video we gotta watch too, so stay tuned for more of these, and I'll see you in the next video. Or live on Twitch.